Anxiety News with your host, Christopher X Chaos, from Forbes.com. Natural remedies for anxiety. 5 ideas. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental health conditions, affecting nearly 30% of adults at some point in their lives. Fortunately, there are many treatment options available, such as prescription medications and talk therapy. But if you're interested in looking beyond therapy and medication, there are evidence-based lifestyle changes that have the potential to offer you symptom relief too. Here's a look at 5 natural remedies for anxiety. Dang, I'm not blind, but including advice on how to implement them. What is anxiety? In case you don't know, welcome to the show. It says, anxiety is an emotion that leads to feelings of worry, fear, and or dread. It may be accompanied by physical symptoms such as sweating, rapid heartbeat, and restlessness. The American Psychological Association, or the APA, distinguishes anxiety from general fear by noting that anxious thoughts focus on the future, while fearful thoughts arise in response to an acute threat or danger. Interesting. Heck yeah. Wait. So, it's normal for people to feel anxious in response to stressful moments, like air travel or a medical test. And to a certain degree, anxiety is even beneficial as it helps alert you to danger. But when anxious feelings persist and anxiety disorders, such as generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, or panic disorder, may be the reason. Sorry, I'm multitasking, cleaning my glasses at the same time. All right, they're pretty. So, 5 natural remedies. While anxiety is a common mental health condition, it is also highly treatable, and common treatment plans include prescription medications. Talk therapy or a combination of both. In addition, there are simple lifestyle changes and natural remedies. So exercising, regular movement, up to 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, is proven to alleviate anxiety and depression, says Suzanne Bartlett Hackenmiller, MD, an integrative medicine physician in Carefree, Arizona, and the chief medical advisor for All Trails. One research analysis study studying the impacts of physical activity on anxiety found that exercise significantly lowered anxiety levels for those who engaged in it. Furthermore, groups participated in high-intensity exercises such as jogging showed lower anxiety levels when compared to groups engaged in low-intensity activities such as walking and stretching. But don't let high-intensity exercise dissuade you, says Ashley McMahon, a licensed professional therapist in Austin, Texas. Being that everyone's physical abilities and circumstances are unique, individuals should come up with a regular exercise plan that best fits their abilities. Any movement is better than none, she says. Limiting alcohol. In 2017, an analysis of 63 research studies uncovered a link between limiting alcohol consumption and alleviating symptoms of anxiety and depression, among several other physical and mental health benefits. The connection between alcohol and anxiety is a complex one, says Sarah Maudlin Tucker, DO, an osteopathic physician in Waterville, Maine. These cities. Ending a stressful day with a glass of wine may make you feel more relaxed, but it's only temporary, notes Dr. Maudlin Tucker. What's more, she adds that drinking can ultimately worsen your anxiety symptoms. Alcohol acts as a depressant and disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, leading to increased feelings of anxiety and even triggering panic attacks. She adds, it is advisable for individuals with anxiety to limit or avoid alcohol consumption to support their mental well-being. And this one's hard for me. Limiting caffeine. If you're someone who reaches for the coffee pot throughout the day, you may want to reconsider your caffeine intake. Caffeine increases your heart rate and can often mimic the physical sensations of having a panic attack, says McMahon. These symptoms can manifest themselves into actual anxiety. A small study of Florida State University students found a direct correlation between the number of caffeinated drinks participants enjoyed per week and an increase in GAD symptoms, such as trouble falling asleep and becoming easily irritable. But this doesn't mean everyone with anxiety must avoid caffeine altogether. Each individual should gauge their tolerance for caffeine based on their own experience. As McMahon, listen to your body's physical reactions to certain stimuli is really important when struggling with anxiety. I can tell when I've had a little too much, I need to balance it with some water, or I just need to not drink something for a little bit. Eating a healthy diet. Studies show adopting healthier mealtime habits may contribute to lower levels of anxiety. After reviewing 17 studies involving more than 157,000 participants, researchers found that an anti-inflammatory diet, rich in foods such as fruits, vegetables, and olive oil, contributed to lower anxiety levels. A pro-inflammatory diet, which is a high diet in red meat, animal oils, and processed foods. Animal oils. I don't know about this. I don't agree with all this, but whatever. Processed foods raise the risk of anxiety by 80% in women and 47%. I do agree that unhealthy food will increase the anxiety, and that healthy food will decrease it. About the olive oil, and I don't know if it's saying vegetables and olive oil. It's probably just saying fruits, vegetables, olive oil. I think like chicken is good. I don't know what animal oils are. Processed foods, yeah, obviously, but like fast food and stuff. Consuming nutrient-rich foods support optimal brain function and balances mood-regulating neurotransmitters. Now, if you do all these things and it still doesn't, then you need some medication probably, or therapy for sure. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not a fucking doctor. A diet consisting of whole grains, proteins, fruit, vegetables, healthy fats, and omega-3 fatty acids, a component found in fish and flaxseed. I don't know, those whole grains, I read some things, but to each his own. Avoid highly processed flours and sugars. Stick with whole foods, which will benefit your body immensely. She adds, our digestion, and it doesn't mean whole foods, the store, it's just lowercase, like whole food. I don't know what, maybe not half foods. Nah, like organic shit. Our digestive system has the largest production of serotonin in our body, and making sure we are feeding our bodies nutritious foods can have a huge effect on our emotional well-being as well. Meditation and mindfulness. A small study of 276 men and women living with anxiety disorders found that an 8-week mindfulness course performed similarly to a daily dose of Lexapro, a common prescription medication used to treat symptoms of anxiety. For those consulting a doctor to address their stress and anxiety, mindfulness and meditation, especially those that are nature-based, are beneficial practice to complement an existing treatment plan, says Dr. Hackenmiller. It's either Hacken or Miller, man. You can't have two last names stuck together like that, with one of them being lowercase. While there are many different types of meditation and mindfulness practices, working with your doctor to find ways to integrate them into your health plan will add benefits to your well-being mentally. One meditation technique she recommends is breath work. Definitely, we got an all-pod clip coming out soon about breath work, in which you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, focusing on the exhale. When to see a doctor for anxiety, according to Forbes.com, or whoever wrote this. If you find your anxiety is disrupting your daily life and causing you significant distress, it may be time to seek guidance from a medical professional. Discussing your symptoms with a healthcare provider is always important if you suffer from anxiety. You might need medication to help you get control of your symptoms. It is important to remember that you can always combine strategies such as mindfulness practices and medication management to have a dual approach to controlling anxiety. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. That's what I was saying earlier. While many natural remedies may contribute to lower levels of anxiety, if you've been practicing lifestyle changes consistently for a minimum of 6 months without marked improvement, it may be time to seek professional help. I remember when we were young, we used to say, you need professional help. We used to think that was like a roast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in Anxiety News. We'll be right back with the movie review of the week of this movie I haven't seen in a long time.